First grant to Griffins Guardians this past fall, and we're so thankful that we did. We've discovered a whole lot of greatness. Erin is mother to Grace, Griffin, and Everett Engle. Here to share her personal journey with pediatric cancer is Erin Engle. Thank you, Erin.
A year ago, my husband Adam and I were guests of Printing and Promotional Solutions at this very event. And as we were watching and being inspired by the slideshow, my husband leaned over and whispered to me, "Griffins Guardians will be on that slideshow next year." So it's with great honor that we've skipped over the slideshow and that I've been given the opportunity to speak from this podium about something so close to my heart, the nonprofit Griffins Guardians. I won't cry the whole time, I promise. In 2007, Adam and I welcomed our firstborn son, Griffin, to our growing family. Over the next several years, I realized that this little boy was going to teach me more about life and his 7 short years than what I would have learned on my own. Griffin was an old soul. His dance moves made you want to join him. His laughter made you want to laugh right there with him. His smile was contagious, and his love, his unconditional love, made you fall in love with him instantly. In August of 2013, the day after his 6th birthday, our world came crashing down when we heard the words that Griffin had cancer. He had a rare form of brain cancer called glioblastoma multiforme. We were thrown into the world of pediatric cancer, and our lives were forever changed. Griffin fought the biggest battle of his life for 14 months, undergoing major brain surgery, 33 radiation treatments, in conjunction with chemotherapy, and countless hours of physical and occupational therapy. Even while undergoing all of that, always with a smile, he coined our family motto, "It's a great day to be alive." Despite his brave, never give up attitude, Griffin passed away on September 12, 2014, at the age of 7. Adam and I and our children, Grace and Everett, were ready to continue his fight, and we created Griffins Guardians in December of 2014. Our mission is to raise awareness for pediatric cancer and to fund pediatric cancer research through a partnership with the St. Baldrick's Foundation. It's with great sadness to report that 5 children a day will die from cancer in the United States. That is 5 sets of parents whose hearts will forever be broken. That is 5 families of siblings who will never grow up to know what their life would have been like with that brother or sister. And that is 5 children who have grown up and could have done great, great things in this world, and we as a society will never witness. Currently at our own local upstate Golisano Children's Hospital, we have approximately 50 children battling cancer at this moment, and this doesn't include those who have yet to be diagnosed. Another big piece of Griffins Guardians' mission is to provide these families with financial and emotional support. I have to admit that prior to Griffin's diagnosis, I thought only of my community as my neighbors. It wasn't until when Griffin got sick that I realized our community far exceeds our neighbors. We quickly learned on Griffin's journey that we would gather our strength from our friends and family, but also from complete strangers. But we were saddened to see that so many didn't have the support that we did. So many parents were struggling with the feelings of desperation and loneliness, struggling with the unknown, and struggling with the financial burden of a cancer diagnosis. This is when Adam and I realized the importance and the need for organizations like the Jim and Juli Boeheim Foundation and Griffins Guardians to form a partnership. we're able to reach more and impact more because we're doing it together. Through a grant from the Jim and Juli Boeheim Foundation, we've been able to create Project 20. Project 20 was designed to reach 20 local families this year and provide them with financial assistance or emotional support. We do this by working hand in hand with the pediatric oncology social worker at Golisano's Children's Hospital in reaching families and understanding their current needs. We've created local memories for 2 families, giving them time to focus on each other, to forget about the cancer, and to just make memories that they can cherish. In addition, we've provided financial assistance by paying rent, national grid bills, car insurance. We've met families who are struggling with the cost of traveling to and from the hospital, so we've helped with the cost of transportation. We've assisted families who needed help with the cost of their child's prescriptions and their medical co-pays. It's heartbreaking to say we've also helped 2 families with the cost of their child's funeral. Since we've started Project 20 in December, we've helped 15 local families right here in our community. While that's exciting to report, it's also very sad. Sad because we will most likely far exceed the projected 20 families for the year. When we receive thank you cards from the families that we've helped, almost every note ends with, "We hope to someday also be able to help others like you have done for us." That is what makes our community so beautiful. Families are fighting for their child's life, literally fighting for their child's life, but at the same time are thinking about how they can help others in the future. To me, that's the definition of community. I believe the Jim and Juli Boeheim Foundation are the center of our community, helping different people, different organizations to spread their wings to help others who desperately need it. Their efforts so many times go unnoticed, but tonight I want to thank them personally for their fight, for their determination, and for their love for our community. We are all better for having this foundation right here in our backyard. I'm only sad I didn't realize it until tragedy struck my family. Don't make the same mistake. Embrace your community, embrace your strength, and embrace what we can all do together. I'll end with my favorite Mother Teresa quote, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples." I ask that you join the Jim and Juli Boeheim Foundation and Griffins Guardians and cast your stone. Help us to create the many ripples throughout our community.